Air. It's way too early for the fake. This that real game for real bros. No DECAFF, no cap. Welcome to Shogun Bros, no DECAFF. Live every weekday, 6:30 in the morning, Central Time. Did you hear what I said? Central Time. We talk dogs, bloodline building to yard work, from stud talk to the truth behind the pups. This ain't no highlight reel. It's how you really build legacy. Shogun Bros, no DECAFF. Pull up, pull up, handle yours. This ain't just content. It's culture. Welcome to the cookout with Toyo, where family vibes meet front porch truth. No scripts, no filters, just heart, heat, and hot plates. Ooh. Step up with elevated perspective, with elevated game for grown men and women building mind, spirit, and vision. And men at work with pimps over simps. Choice. Real convos, no cap, all purpose for the men behind the mission. 3 shows, 1 network, all gas, no DECAFF. Put no creamer in my man. Look, Shogun Unlimited, man. Press play and get, man. Come on, press play, press play.
Yo, what's the y'all?
What's happening? Yes, sir.
Can't call it my squad, big dog. Can't call it my squad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, we in here, man. Yeah, it is Monday, the 12th. Yes, sir. Man, what we got going today, Dre?
Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Styling and profiling, man. Today, we talking about healing through the dog, APBTs, and mental health work. But also, man, you know, we always gonna drop y'all some show knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Different things of that nature. Making sure y'all are aware of what's going on in your neck of the woods so that you can be active and stay Shogun ready.
Yes, sir. Man, okay. Man, okay, I'm ready now. All right. How y'all doing out there, man? What we got in the chat, man?
Oh, let me see, man. Hold up, Big A, man. Let me give a shout out to all our newest members, man. Specifically, Jack Holloman. Jack Holloman came in yesterday. That puts us at 29 members, man. We one away from 30, man. We about to, you know, so we about to have a decent sized group of members. And just like
man,
just like Tip said, man, let me go ahead and put that link in the chat so y'all can get back at us on that if y'all interested in that. You know.
Yeah. How many people are in the platoon?
So a platoon consists of at least 2 squads. Each squad consists of at least 3 people. You know, so so it could be a small platoon or a large platoon. But yeah, man, that's
what our members, what would you consider that in the rankings?
So I forget what's 2 platoons. 2 platoons is that as a company, I think. That's Army terms. That's why I'm having issues because I'm Air Force, so it would be
okay. What's the Air Force term?
So the equivalent of a squad in the Air Force is an element consisting of at least 3 individuals, and then you have to have at least 2 elements to make a flight. So at least 6 individuals minimum, and then after a flight, it's a squadron, which is at least 2 flights. You know what I'm saying? So we could be considered a squadron, or depending on how many squadrons, at least 2 squadrons could be considered a group. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we up there. You know, so our numbers are definitely exceed that of a singular flight. You know, I'm in charge of a flight of 30 people though. My flight right now is 30 people. So they give you an example of how many people I'm in charge of at my levels. So,
man,
we're matching online what I match in real life.
Yeah. Hey, here we go with that dog of the month, man.
Sure.
We got that chainsaw, man. Yeah. And MKM won dog of the week last week, man. Where you at?
Yeah. I didn't. It's only the video. I didn't upload the.
Okay. I get it up there. I got a picture of him. I'll get it up there. Hey, there go Big Hill.
Big Toyo in the building. What's good, big bro?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up?
How you doing, bro? Good.
Hey, what's up? What's up, bro? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, man. Loud and clear, brother. Loud and clear. How you doing? How you on the big bro?
All right, salute. That's what's up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on the road on my way home.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna boot up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's good to hear from you, bro. Good to hear from you.
Yes, sir, man. Question for all y'all viewers out there, man. Has a dog ever helped you get through something difficult? And what qualities do you think make dogs, especially pit bulls, great healers? Yeah, man.
Okay, Big A. Okay, Big A. You come out the door swinging today, huh?
Just a little bit, a little bit, man. Just a little bit, bro. Yeah, but man, let's jump to that Bushido code of the day, man. Bushido code is your gi, and that is righteousness. The code of righteousness or justice, which holds that one must act with integrity, regardless of the situation or external pressures. It's a reminder to always be just and true to our responsibilities as dog owners, especially when advocating for misunderstood breeds like ours. But the Bushido quote is, and this one is a heavy one, man. This is heavy. A samurai does not fight because he hates what's in front of him, but because he loves what's behind him.
Yeah, man.
Man, Dre, that's heavy, boy.
Yeah.
That's heavy, man. Hey, let me say that again, man.
Yeah, that's vicious. Salute.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A samurai does not fight because he hates what's in front of him, but because he loves what's behind him. Yes, sir. Just because a samurai defends with honor and loyalty, we too defend our reputation behind our beloved dogs, man, and other misunderstood breeds. You know, yes, sir. Quote of the day, man. The dog is the only thing on earth that loves you more than he loves himself. Josh Billings. Josh Billings said that he's early or late 18th century writer from Cali, from California, the killer Cali, man.
California.
Yeah, man. So what else we got going on, man? Let's see what we got going now. Yeah, we got these shows coming up, man. Let me dive into these shows, man, and see what we got going on, man. Yeah, it's a Monday.
Yeah, bro, this weekend was a long one too, man.
Man.
It was screwed up, man. I had them kids, man. Hey, look. I tell you what.
Oh. Hey, Drake, I sent you that? Did you get a little watch that comedy show I sent you last night?
The Alice Sadiq.
Yes.
Nah, I didn't.
Hey, that's gonna hit home right now. You know what I'm saying? When you watch that, that's gonna hit home, boy. It's gonna be right on time. Yeah, man. Okay. So what's today, man? The 12th. So we done passed that up. So we at the Tri-State now, man. The 17th and 18th. We're at the Tri-State, man. APBTs in New Jersey. They have 3 confirmation shows, 2 weight pools at Salem County Fairgrounds in Woodstown, New Jersey. Please contact Maritza via the ADBA website for the number. And dates and situations may change, man. So stay tuned and stay up on the ADBA. Things is always changing. 23rd through the 25th, we got the Bulldogs of the Rockies in Colorado. Bulldogs of the Rockies will host 3 confirmation shows, 2 weight pools, and 2 top dog athletic events at Adams County Fairgrounds, Brighton, Colorado. Contact Sam or Jim for further information via the ADBA website. Last day of May, Memorial Day. The Great Lakes PBC, Michigan. The Great Lakes will be hosting 2 confirmation shows at Full Circle Farms, Holly, Michigan. Contact Amanda for further information. There haven't been any shows posted yet for June, man, but stay tuned because it should be coming soon. Yes, sir. Okay, what we got next, man? All right. Let's jump into the nutrition tip for the day, man. And these foods you're gonna see, you've seen these foods before, and you probably will see them again. But the reason I'm touching on these foods is because they have more than one purpose, use. So it's kind of like a one-all be-all superfood type of deal for your dog. Natural foods for mental health support for both dogs and humans. Sweet potatoes, rich in vitamin B6 and fiber, promoting good brain health and calming effects. Blueberries, which I've always done. This is probably about the 5th or 6th time I've done blueberries, but full of antioxidants that help reduce stress and inflammation, supporting a calm demeanor. Chicken, lean protein with amino acids that help produce serotonin and I can't even pronounce that word, man. Neurotransmitter that affects mood and stress levels. Pumpkin, packed with magnesium and potassium, both of which help in relieving anxiety and promoting relaxation in dogs. And that's your health, and that's your daily nutrition tip for the day. Man, how often you get blueberries, Dre? Oh, I think you're on mute, bro.
Yeah, man, it is. Okay, so yes, I don't do blueberries that often. I typically only do them in keep about every 3rd day. I'm personally allergic to blueberries. Remember, I told y'all I really only buy foods that I can share with the dog. So because I have a personal allergy to blueberries, I'm not big on blueberries. That's because I have to food, not because we do it consistently food on my yard.
Toyo, you fool with blueberries on the regular?
No, sir. I don't like blueberries.
Oh, okay. Hey, so which out of the what you about to say, Toyo?
Nothing.
Oh, out of these 4 foods, the sweet potatoes, blueberries, chicken, and pumpkin, which one do you think you use the most?
Me, I use sweet potatoes the most.
Okay. What about you, Dre?
Same. Yeah,
I think I'm more on the pumpkin side, man. Because it's easier for me to just get the pumpkin puree and just run with it. Pumpkin and blueberries on over here, man. Yeah.
All right. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. But nah, man. Yeah. Once again, man, I don't like pumpkin like that. Yeah, bro, literally. Yeah. Like literally, I'd be like, if I get this food and my dogs don't like it, I can eat it. That's what I be thinking about with the food. I'm El Cheapo, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Got up in here, man. Ain't nobody answering none of those questions, man. I was just seeing if anybody going to the chat, seeing if anybody respond. But it's all good.
It's about here, man. You know what I'm saying? They all got
Yeah, man.
May Mori, Nagayoshi. You got brother Tony in the building. You know what I'm saying? Twan Rock.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Big C said he answered 50-50.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just flipping through these comments trying to see, man. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I got another question before we dive into this subject, man. Have you ever noticed a change in your dog's mood based on what you feed them? And if so, what are the foods that work for you?
I personally have never noticed a change other than going from being hungry to being fed. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't think I've ever paid enough attention to it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever paid enough attention to it to really notice. Okay, like this food makes it a little bit more aggressive.
I don't think you're looking at it from that standpoint. What about your key?
Well, okay. Nah, like they're definitely more energetic on the once they fully assimilate into my raw key. You know, my raw key. Diet. You know,
so you would say raw gives them that energy versus kibble.
I would all right. I don't know if raw gives them the energy or raw just has them lighter. So they okay. You eat a big meal for Thanksgiving. You're not gonna
done. Yeah.
You're not gonna hoop the same way as if you eat, like I eat a rice cake in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a protein shake or whatever. It's light. It's full of protein, but it's light. You know, it's just protein and carbs, no extra fats, nothing. So I can burn it off real fast and I can work with that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's the food itself or like the caloric intake that it's getting from one versus the other.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Toyo?
Yeah. Little foods and stuff that you give them, I can see it in in the soreness, how sore they be the next day, and a little recuperation. I can see it in that. Some of the things I feed, like, you know what I mean, instead of just regular dog food.
Yeah.
You know, if I put my little concoctions in it or my little recipes and shit, you know what I mean, like, you know, the next day they be ready to work for me again. You know, stuff like that.
Okay, so have y'all ever noticed the difference when you feed them? Like, you can feed them kibble, they'll be excited to eat because they hungry. But if you feed them something with a little extra in it, they get to, get to what do you call it? Drooling and all that extra stuff, Yeah. All right. Let's dive into the subject, man. The power of dogs in healing trauma, man. What do you know about this, Dre, man? Because I know you in the military, man, and I know having dogs for to help with mental situations, all types of situations for retirees and people that still serve is a big thing, a huge thing in the military.
Yeah.
You want to dive into that a little bit? The emotional support.
Yeah. So so typically it was DoD mandated that the chaplain corps have what's known as emotional support animals assigned to different chaplain corps, and at least one day out of the month they come around to different shops with these therapeutic dogs for active duty members, and our TFI, Total Force Integration, which is active, reserve, and guard units together, and they bring these dogs around so our troops can release some stress by just spending the day with the dog in the shop. My unit's dog is actually a basset hound, but different units have different dogs representing them. I haven't seen American Pit Bull Terrier yet. I've seen pit mixes, but it's a program we have specifically because we know that they've done studies, neurological studies that show that petting an animal releases the same endorphins as eating chocolate or the love hormone, which I think is it's not serotonin for love. Man. Anyway, it releases the love endorphin. It releases the endorphin, makes a person feel love. So if you ever feeling down and out, man, go pet a dog. That's the logic behind the chaplain corps. And for those of y'all who don't know what a chaplain corps is, that's like the ministers. They're different ministers in the military. They can be Catholic, they can be Protestant, they can be Muslim. We have all kinds of religions. We accept 88 different religions in the military as of right now. One of them being the Order of the Jedi. So I bet you can find your religion if you have a mainstream religion in the military.
Yeah, man. So yesterday we were chopping it up, and you had sent me some pictures from a meeting that you had. It was a military meeting or something like that, man. And I can't remember what it was, man. But the guy, he had a pit bull there.
Yeah, that was a thoroughbred.
Yes,
named Hella. And so the meeting we went to, it's called a Maintenance Professionals of the Year, and it's like the annual award. Just like when I won a drilling truck, every career field has a annual award where they identify who the best in that career field is. Whether it's a mechanic, whether it's a cop, whether it's a a special operator, special forces. We all have an annual award. It's always in the first quarter of the year between January and March. And so the photos and images I sent you in video was because this guy walks in with a beard, so I knew he was a special operator. Because just so y'all know, the Air Force we have to be shaving unless you have a shaving waiver or you're a special operator. Special operators don't put their pants in their boots and none of that. They walk around like thugs. You know what I'm saying? But not in a bad way. Just they don't be caring about no uniform standards. They got the beard, they got the long hair.
They above standard law.
Yeah. Because on average they're either killing somebody or selling somebody's life. That's their job. When they get called, that's their job. And so there's a team of them walking. They walk in, and they're all wearing Hawaiian shirts. For some reason, they like to do that Hawaiian shirt thing, just like in the movies. And so there's this guy. He's got a beard, and I'm not there to see these special operators. I don't even know. I really didn't even know why they were there. I was there to see Air Force retired 4-star General Goldfein. General Goldfein was shot down over Israel out of his F-16, and I'm gonna tie the story back in to but anyways, I'm there to see this retired general. He's announcing the maintenance professionals of the year and shaking all of our hands. So all of us that were nominated as best of the year, we're shaking his hand or whatever. And during his speech, he brings out this same guy with this pit bull, this black pit bull on stage. And he's like, hey, when I got shot down over Israel, they sent in 2 paid hawks to come get me. And this guy right here with the beard and this pit bull was the chief master sergeant. He was the team lead. He was the team lead of the team that came and got me when I was shot down over, and behind enemy lines. And so I thought it was a very, very profound thing that the person that saved General Goldfein's life, was a pit bull terrier owner, American pit bull terrier owner, a pure American pit bull terrier owner, a black dog. So
yeah.
I just thought it was dope, and he when I walked up to him, I didn't even talk to General Goldfein after that. I wanted to talk to him, and so I was like, man, that's a real American pit bull terrier. He's like, yep, it's a real American pit bull terrier, heavy on Eli. You know what I'm saying? He got it as a service animal. He got it trained through a program. I forgot what the name of the program is. I should have paid more attention, but there's actually a program where military members, retired military vets with PTSD can get them trained for very, very inexpensive or next to nothing cost. So yeah, his dog Hella is a trained service animal. And I just thought it was pretty dope, man.
Yeah, man. So speaking of, you would say that those are therapy dogs, right?
So I would say a service animal is a therapy dog, but a therapy dog may not necessarily be a service animal.
Okay. So therapy animals pretty much go for emotional support and PTSD dogs, right?
Yeah.
So do you need what level of training do you need for that?
Okay, so if you want to use the rights and privileges awarded to an emotional support animal, it's going to need to be a well-behaved animal. It shouldn't show any animal or human aggression unless it's told to do so, and that's because there's an act. There's actually writs for it, and it's the Americans with Disabilities Act. Also, the person owning the dog has to have some kind of written proof, either from a doctor or a psychiatrist, saying that they require this animal as emotional support animal. That's not really hard to get because it's PTSD and other mental issues are typically at the discretion of the doctor. So you have that conversation with your physician or your therapist, and most of the time you're not going to be denied unless you just are you just a baby bag B word. But in general, they're going to take care of you and they're going to make sure you have the rights to emotional support animal. As far as a service animal, though, they do require the service animal has to not only be there for a person with an emotional issue, but they have to be able to provide a service. I.e., if you have epilepsy, they should be able to sense seizures and know to notify emergency personnel if you have a seizure, or things of that nature. You have diabetes, they're trying to go get your insulin, or if you have an allergy, they're trying to go get your EpiPen. The service animal has to perform a task. So my service animal is certified in responding to my anxiety attacks. Therefore, I'm certifiable PTSD. I was in a rocket attack. It's in my records from Afghanistan. And so my service animals, all they have to do is be able to calm me down and help me out of an anxiety attack. And that's what the requirements are from my service animal. So just putting that out there for y'all. If you've ever been in a shootout, all of y'all live the street life. all of you that have lived a street life, I guarantee you meet the criteria for PTSD. You simply need to get the right documentation to show that you have PTSD.
You've been in a bad car accident. That's a whole bunch of stuff. Man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So, where do you think our dogs fit in that category?
You talking about the breed as a whole, or
yes, as a whole?
Okay, so I think every American Pit Bull Terrier that is raised and I didn't even say trained. Every American Pit Bull Terrier that's raised and bonded properly is at least an emotional support animal. And it's literally, it's not even, this is not Dre talking, this is the breed standard. The breed is loyal and willing to please. That's in the breed standard. So if you're breeding a purebred American Pit Bull Terrier, like just go to the APBA website, an animal with a zest for life, eager to please its owner, emotional support off the rip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Zeal for life. It means it wants to live, and it's going to push that on you as well. You know, I've seen my dogs nudge my kids away from the street before, and no training, no training at all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
So, if your dog is a therapy dog, can you take your dog anywhere?
No.
Okay? Can you explain that?
All right. Therapy / emotional support animals are limited to where they can go. Some of them are even required to fly under the cabin of the airplane and not in the cabin with you, depending on seating and the size of the dog. Whereas the service animal has full rights and privileges. Now, mind you, I drive for Lyft, so I'm gonna say right now, Lyft has a mandate where emotional support animals are allowed to ride in the cabin, but I can request they be put into a crate if they're gonna be traveling with me. So I can't do that with a service animal. So there are limitations to what you can do with an emotional support animal versus a service animal. Also, there are still some housing complexes that can deny an emotional support animal, but cannot deny a service animal. Because the service animal is required to perform a medical service, but the emotional support animal is there to support, not to fulfill a human handicap or disability.
So if you wanted to be able to have your dog anywhere, if that was the case, you would want to shoot for service, service dog.
Yeah.
Some form of service training or a certified service training.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay. And you had spoke on how to get the certifications on emotional support. Did you had spoke on that, right?
Yeah, but there is no national accredited certification for any of these things, man.
Yeah.
So what happens is there are a lot of websites you can go to that will generate you a certificate, but there is no certificate for it. The best way to get the information for it is go to the American with Disabilities website. But there's a lot of sites you can just go to. You can type in emotional support animal, and they will get you all the information from they will condense the information from the American with Disabilities Act, and for like nominal fee between $30 and $50, you can get them to actually jot down your requirements and even have them contact a doctor on your behalf to write you a prescription for the emotional support animal. For the service animals, it's a little bit more difficult. You kind of have to have like more of a doctorate, a medical doctor, not typically a psychiatrist for the service animal, because they have to actually state their disability. A good way to explain it is if you're subject to compensation for your disability, you probably are getting a service animal. If you have a disability that's like, you just need, there's no medical need for the animal, but you still say you need it, it's a psychological issue typically, then it's an emotional support animal. However, there is no registry to certify either one. It's one of those things where your disability is what gives you the right to that. It's Americans with Disabilities Act, not a PET.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. I was looking up some stuff, but I don't think it's official, so I ain't even gonna talk on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Toyo, what's up, man? You ever had like an emotional support through any of your dogs?
All the time.
For you. Yeah.
All the time, man. All the time. Ever since I first had one. Every time I first one had one, I had a L in my mouth, smoking that little marijuana, boom, walking my dog, getting peace of mind.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, can you tell us about a hard time? You don't have to talk about the hard time in itself, but your action with your dogs through that hard time.
Hardest time probably I ever had. With me and my dogs had to deal with it. It was when I was broke, busted, and couldn't be trusted. And they need to eat and stuff like that. And you know, money is slim. So you know, I remember Pops gave me a good. He'll say I ain't got no dog food. What I'm gonna feed him? Pops say, well, what you eating? You did what I'm saying. So you know what I mean. So let me know you and the dog is together. Like if he eat, I mean, is you eating? So you know, let me know. Like when it gets like that, he can eat what you eating. You know what I mean? Y'all eat together, goddamn. Hello.
So and what did that do with you and the dog as far as the bond?
What did it do? Oh, he the dog at the time knew, you know, they could feel the hard times, so they know when food change up, when, you know what I mean, stuff slim or whatever. And, you know, they happy to be eating. They happy every time you feed them something, man. You know what I mean? Happy to be with you. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's how it is. That's how it is. I don't know. Ain't too much for me to say about it, bro. You know.
Already. So, Dre, is there money in in, you know, therapy dogs?
Yeah. Of course, there's definitely the opportunity to gain revenue from raising and getting therapy dogs together. Specifically, if you have a line of dogs that is predisposed to being that consistently. You know, it's one thing if you get the one-off, you know, you get the exception to the rule, but if that becomes the rule, I give you an example. Golden retrievers are a good example of something like that, man. You know, just keeping it, you know, G. That's
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the golden retriever is a good example of something like that where
they excel at it, huh?
Yeah. Like they're unexcelled in regard to that kind of behavior. I ain't gonna go to the yellow lab. The yellow lab is the lab, because the golden retriever can be a little unstable. They do things with the retrievers to make them to keep them pure, and it kind of throws them off a little bit. So I'm gonna say that the yellow lab is probably your better bet.
Now, your dog can sense a lot of things in you, whether it's a therapy dog or not.
Yes, sir.
You told me a few stories, man. One, you were riding your bike, went through the neighborhood one day, and a car pulled out in front of you or something like that. You slammed on the brakes, and the bike went one way, you went the other way, and Saki held strong, came back and checked on you out of full stride. You know, you want to speak on that, and you know, the you know, the reaction and you know, you can the sense how he can sense, you know, your dog can sense something isn't right.
Yeah, man. So you know, in that particular situation, man, I was riding my bike, man. It was early in bike work too. I let Big A and a couple of other brothers trick me into getting a bike, and you know, I hadn't ridden a bike in years, and so I'm riding this bike, and a car is backing out of the driveway, and of course they don't care that I'm riding this bike, so they back out, and then another car's coming on the road, so that car has a swerve, and of course I eat it. You know what I'm saying? I go off the handlebars of his bike. Saki's at a full head of steam. He realizes I'm no longer behind him, and so he decides to do exactly what a good dog should do. He stops and comes back to check on me, make sure I'm good. You know, and he's like, "Hey man, you know, you're all right, bro. Kind of look stupid out here, but I got you." You know what I'm saying? So it was some real loyalty, man. So I definitely support and appreciate that my dog did that for me. And that was very therapeutic, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, because the people that almost killed me, they didn't check on me, you know what I'm saying? So definitely showed more humanity than the people around me.
Yeah. And that's not the only time. It was another time.
I'm trying to find it right now. I'm trying to find it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was another time, man, and it was on camera, man. We were on live, man. You know. Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. It was around let me see. I got here in 23, so it would have been 24. Around Christmas time, 24.
Yeah, I think you said it was January. It was January.
I thought it was, but I'm terrible about putting descriptions in there and labeling the titles of lives.
Yeah, man. It was one of them on the fly lives too.
Yeah.
I remember, man.
Because I know I was off for like Christmas break, and I'd be, you know what I'm saying, like I was watching some stuff, man. It made me want to run. It made me want to run like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
You need work on that bond if it's a situation where that bond thing is vicious, because like like y'all be riding bikes with the dog and stuff like that. People be doing different things with the dog, but you know that when you take that spill, if that dog looking at that as a chance to get away or a chance to help you out, that's how you know your bond is.
Yeah, nah, for real, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, hold on just a second. I hear a weird noise outside. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So,
and I didn't experience both, Big A. I didn't experience both. You know what I mean? I didn't experience both. When them jokers you look up them jokers at all ass, and all you see is the leash behind them dragging. They ain't never look back to see if you was all right or nothing.
Yeah, you got to get up and catch him. You know?
You gotta go. You might gotta go look for him. So you know what I mean. It's gonna test your bond too. How much you want them all? Joking, they rolled off on you for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I've had a couple of those, man. Yeah, I've had a couple of those. Yeah, man. So when you go through your experiences, each experience that you go through, you think, because I think those experiences are different than spending time with them, walking or doing road work and just exercising with them. I think when a situation happens, man, I think it is the bond. You know what I'm saying? Something that was there, is there now. It's something else.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time. So I had a skittish dog, and I'm on the phone and I'm talking, and the skittish dog stay up under me all the time, and I'm talking, and I'm having an intense conversation, and the more I'm having the intense conversation, I could feel the dog start to tense up.
Yes, sir.
I could feel the dog start to go shaking and stuff, stuff like that. So, as I'm talking and stuff, I notice it, and then I start, slowly just, calm, not even saying anything, just placing my hand on it in a relaxing thing, and you could feel the dog just take a deep breath. You know what I'm saying? And it was, and from that point on, it was like, to me, it was a bonding moment for us right then and there. It seemed like something real small, but from that point on, it was on.
Yeah, that's real shit.
Yeah.
It's been times, a couple of my females, and I don't be training them or nothing like that for none of these purposes, but like some of my females, they naturally, like if other females come around me, like other female people come around me, besides my daughter and my girl, the way they talk to me or something, like if they'll sometimes they get aggressive, like for no reason, like, you know what I mean? They start barking or whatever, and the person could just be talking to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They picking up something.
Yeah, man. Nah, that's for real, man. Yeah, man. No luck, Dre.
Now I found. I gotta see. I gotta see if I got the portion of it on there though.
Okay. Yeah, man. That was a
But
good
ain't
one
nothing,
too.
ain't nothing like testing the bond with that food. Like when both of y'all hungry, y'all gonna find out if y'all mess with each other or not. When both of y'all hungry and broke and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all ever get there, but you know what I'm saying.
I have.
I don't wish
Yes.
that on nobody. I don't wish that
Yep.
on nobody. But basically, like that's a good time. Would it get like that?
Sir. Yes, sir. Nah. Mm-hmm. But Quentin, what's up, man? Non-stop, man. What's going on, bro? Yeah. Say your girl been training your dog when you not around.
That's what it seems like, though.
No, that's what it is, man. That's what I be talking about, man. You come back, the dog, that's a whole different dog. You be like, man, what? I just went to the corner store, man. Dog ain't yours. You come back to the house, man. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you did 5 miles a day, huh?
Yeah.
On live.
I think this is around the portion right here, bro. I was trying to find where it happened at, but
yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
Ooh, look at them bad boys, man.
Oh yeah, I remember that day.
Yeah.
I remember that day. He's like, If he let you hear the audio, he was like,
Yeah.
He came back and sat down right there, you know.
Yeah.
And Big M, glad you told me. I need to find it because Saturday he got the cactus. Saturday.
He got it. Yeah, he got it Saturday. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I let him loose to chase some quails, man. I told you that boy was hitting side of his head into a cactus, man. Trying to get some quails.
Wow.
On the inside of his ear too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He paid it no mind at the time when he was going to do what he was doing, huh?
None at all.
He ain't paying no mind when he was pulling it out either.
Oh wow.
Look at him, he like, I'm right here, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play with you, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. He down there checking.
In my mind, he like, y'all, he like, man, it don't hurt that bad, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. You tripping, bro. You know
Lightweight.
Yeah. But I took off the shoe and showing you the shoe ain't nothing but like cloth, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
my foot was like swollen up like 2 days after that.
Yeah, man.
But man, when I'm jumping Choya spores, got me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Big A, you don't forget nothing because I wasn't even mad. You need to find that video. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, because like if it's one thing, man, I study the dogs, man. I love the dogs, like they reaction, all of that stuff, man. I be into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for us, this is like what I'm saying is right there. Like you can see that Saki, even though he's young, he's mature. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of dogs, you know, they still be jumping around and all that stuff in a situation like that. Saki was real calm and mature. There's a lot of dogs out there like that, man, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Hey, Tip say you hold on to stuff forever.
Hey, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember when they took my food in kindergarten, man. I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I need you to do me a favor, Big A. I need you to say something, bro. Live.
What's up? What's up?
Back in those days.
I see what you try to do, man.
I'm serious. I'm going for a different one.
Okay, back in those days. Yeah.
Okay, so look. So there's a Don Mayfield interview on YouTube, and I was like, man, you sound like the Black Don Mayfield to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he'd be like, yeah, I have a beard growed out. Because back in those days, he's something like, man, that's what Big A sound like.
Hey, yo, he do sound like a Black Don Mayfield. You're right.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about too, man.
Yeah, matter of fact, let me put that up real quick, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stupid, I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna play the sound or not, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get demonetized, but
yeah,
old Don Mayfield.
Hey, he said that applesauce and toast, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
How big? Applesauce big, boy.
All right, hold on, man. Hold on. Let me switch the screen. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear it too.
I remember that interview too. Yep. I remember that
in there. And you're changing that some. I see that changing. People don't know who JT from Illinois is. And
I know Jay.
That's Big A.
I know JT from Genetics Rocking. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who JT from Illinois is.
But I know JT from Genetics Rocking, though.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Dre, you scored on that, yo.
Yeah, man. Hey, and I just want y'all to know, man, you know, Big A inspired me to do this live, man. Big A used to run on the treadmill for like 30 minutes to an hour on a live. I'm like, I don't know how he's still talking.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's still talking, but you know, after you go through it, man, you know, this, you know, on some of the Saturdays, I'll go out and I'll run. And if y'all are interested in getting out working with these dogs, man, get out there and let's do a podcast from the yard, or let's do a podcast, you know, being active with our dogs. We talk about it. Let's show them. You know,
that'd be dope to do a podcast, like a little jog podcast. You know what I'm saying? We out there jogging, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then see who got so much to say. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that can talk sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Can you host an hour-long podcast with the dogs? And if you can't run, can you walk with them? If you can't walk with them, you know what I'm saying? Can you flirt with them for an hour? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Oh, let me dial it back. I don't know if I would flirt with my dog for hours, you know what I'm saying, straight. I might flirt a little bit and rest a little bit. You know, let me be clear. I'm not trying to have you injure the dog to impress me or anybody's ego. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. You know. And if your dog flirt for an hour or fetch for an hour, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't encourage that. Like not at the intensity level that I be flirting with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Non-stop in the building. Salute Big Dog.
Salute.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. But nah, man, that was a good topic to be getting on, man, because I think a lot of us had a lot of these dogs that we have, irregardless to whether you accept it or not, is your therapy dog, man. You go out there and clean, even if you ain't dealing with the dogs directly, you dealing with the yard. You know, you out there cleaning up, you know, going through your whole spiel, man. To at some point in time, it's like going out and working in the garden, man. They say doing stuff like that add years to your life. You know.
Okay. Usam asked a question, man. I want to get this question, bro. So, Usam said, "What is buckskin?" Mine had a smell like hide, kind of. Okay, so all right, so there's two different. You're looking at two different definitions of the word. So in the case of when I use buckskin, I'm talking about the coloration of my dogs. Like that's what I consider a buckskin dog. You know, very very light blondish color.
Sandy.
Sandy, old dirty yellow.
Yeah.
Now you can also have a buckskin dried out hide, and it would smell like a cowhide because some people use those for tubs. But the thing about it is here in America, if you don't get a deer tag or you don't have somebody that hunts, you know, whether legally or illegally, you don't get deers butchered as much as you get cattle and pigs. So deer hide would not be the most. Deer hide, I would say, would not be the most relatively available hide to dry out here, or elk or caribou either.
Yeah.
All right, LaQuinn has a question. He says, question for the board. What is the perfect time to work your hound? Big A Toyo, y'all click on that first?
Any time that you have, you know, it's depending on the age of your hound and the type of work you're doing. If you're talking about pup and training, shoot. 2 minutes, 5 minutes. You can do that 20 times a day, a minute training session. You know what I'm saying? As far as working, you know, that stuff can go by the season. It could go by your neighbors, your neighborhood, the time that you can get out, man. There's a lot of variations to it, you know.
So I want to caveat that though.
Yeah.
In relation to getting ready for a show or a competition, especially like, you know, like we read out the times and stuff for the competition. Like sign up is at 9:30 at this dog show, which means the show is probably at 10:30 or 11. Like Big A said, work your dog whenever you can, because like we all got busy life schedules and things like that. However, if you get them on a schedule that aligns with whatever event they're going to, you just set them up for more success, because at that time of day, like when I first wake up in the morning and let my dogs out of the crate, they're going to pee, they're going to poop. It's part of their biological schedule now, because they do it every day. You know what I'm saying? So same concept, working whenever you can, but if you have the time, you're able to align your schedule with the dog show. If you're doing a slap mill race at 2 o'clock, I'm working my dog at 2 o'clock every time I work my dog. I have the opportunity to do that, to build into my dog that that's his biological clock, that he needs to perform at 2 o'clock every day. Another example is when I get home at 5 o'clock in the afternoon from work, when I pull up, my dogs go, the neighbors and my household know when I'm home because of my dogs.
Yeah.
They go berserk. It's 5 o'clock, he's here. He about to work feed it every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up on my phone one of these days, like I'm gonna pull up my backyard camera.
When you pulling up?
Yeah, and have my wife record the front yard camera so you can see me pulling up. You know what I'm saying? You can see like the dogs is like, you know, they're just going crazy. Like, and what's even crazier is my wife can pull in the garage and they know the difference. They know who's who. So LaQuentin, I hope we answered your question. Big Hill, did you want to add to that?
Nah, I was gonna say what y'all said. I feel the same thing.
Yeah, because there's so many different variations to it and circumstances. Yeah.
Big C got another question. Man, I like these questions, man. Y'all keep it going, man. It's at Samurai. Who did you say had good cow hides again? So there's 3 people I used to get them from. There's DB Doggin. He's out of the DMV area. So if you're in the DMV area, he's gonna be the fastest one to get them. There's D Doggin. DB and then Doggin. Doggin on Facebook. He also goes around to a lot of the dog shows. He was at the South Bottom show. Then you have Broderick's Bulldogs. He sells exclusively from Instagram. Broderick's Bulldogs. He's out in Nebraska. So if you're out west, Midwest, he's a good one to go to. And then there's Rough and Tough down in Texas. They have cow hides as well, and all of them are comparable quality. Like when I was selling cow hides, I was just getting bulk orders from them 3, and you couldn't tell whose cow hides was whose. They were all salted, sun dried.
Okay.
Yeah, salted, sun dried hides.
Yeah, and you want to explain the purpose behind the cow hide and what it can, you know, do for the dog as far as mentality and, you know, focus.
Yeah, and my brother Hart finished a cook on that a while ago too, man. Salute to him. He was getting the cow hides from us. I wouldn't say it has a purpose. I would say it brings out something in the dog that the average toy doesn't. It's a biological material, which means it's a living. It came from a living organism. So when the dog gets it, I don't really think there's a lot of toys that are going to match it, because there's flavor, there's elasticity to it. It has give. It even has scent. Like it smells like a stank cow or a stank pig. You know what I'm saying? And so when the dog gets
it smell like food.
It smell like food. It smell like food, you know. And if you hang it up and make a spring pole out of it, you know, the hide is not easy for them to grip. It's typically super hard, or if you wet it, it's super like fleshy. So it teaches the dog. Definitely, I definitely think it adds to the dog's ability to grip onto and hold on to prey items, toys, and animals. So I definitely think it increases that. It also makes them a little bit more possessive. Like most of my dogs are like really, really possessive over the hide. Once they get it, the other dogs, you know what I'm saying, they'll growl if the other dog even comes in their vicinity. It brings out, I think, the carnal nature of the dog. You know. So, yeah, man. That's what I think.
Yep. So y'all go get y'all them hides, man. Go get them hides, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Don't you got a show coming up, Dre?
Oh yeah, 24 May, Taylor, Arizona, the Trapper Days Howard Heinzel Memorial Day Classic. Trapper Days Howard Heinzel Memorial Day Classic. It's gonna be in Taylor, Arizona. I forget the name of the little spot. It's gonna be. I got a picture of it on here. I might have to put it up for y'all. But if you're in the Arizona area, man, you know what I'm saying, come out and holler at your Arizona Bulldogger brothers, man. We be out here like that.
Yeah.
I don't have it on here. I have to get it added for tomorrow. But yeah, man, it's Trapper Days, man. I really enjoyable time. They got the walk line. It's not no races out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What about that? You was talking about that Alabama thing coming up too, huh?
Oh yeah, that's nationals. You know what I'm saying? That's nationals. You know what I mean? Points are multiplied at nationals. So if you can make it out there to nationals, make it out to nationals. It's sponsored by Jitterbug Kennels, home of the Bacon Shakers.
Man.
Top Dogs of Houston are supporting in the heart of the Dixie APBT club. Top Dogs of Houston, they support everybody. They be all the way out here in Arizona. They be all the way over in Carolina. They be everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Top Dogs of Houston. My first ever ADBA sanctioned show was with Top Dogs, and they took good care of me out there, bro. I support Top Dogs. And the president is Mr. Dewan Fields, very, very established Bulldogger. I want to say he made the ADBA Hall of Fame 2 years ago. And he was the dog man. He was the ADBA Dog Man of the Year 2023. So, Mr. Dewan Fields.
That's what's up. Hey, is anybody in the chat going there, man?
There was a couple brothers that said it's on like 90 minutes from them the other day we posted it. So, I can't remember who exactly said it, man. That's on me, man. But yeah, man. You know, that's right down there, that's in the land of Triple J. So you know, now you'd be lucky enough to see Southern Triple J out there if he's available. He got time to swing by, man.
Okay. Hey, Toyo. Hey, you think you might try to make it to South Bottom next year?
Yeah.
Hey, Dre, you going to South Bottom next year?
Man, if it's any destination, I'm gonna break my neck to go to is South Bottom, and in the Trapper Days. I think that for me personally, yes, I want my 88 points, 88 points. Yes, I want my championship, 100%. But to me, the shows that are being thrown by those who don't have an organization behind them are more important. So like out here in Arizona, man, like JB Click is an old guy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
South Bottom's a real dude. You know what I'm saying? I missed the Riverside show out here in California because I was on that breeding, but those shows are not ADBA sanctioned. They don't have no machine behind them. And they don't have other clubs helping them. These are people from their states putting stuff together. That's the shows I want. That's the shows I want to spend my money to because I'm doing the same thing. And you know, when they come through our chat and they support us, man, we support back. I support everybody, but if I see you support me, I'm definitely going to make a significant higher level of effort to support you back.
Yep. Yes, sir.
South Bottom put out the date for his next one yet?
So honestly, I thought he was talking about doing another one this year in October. So you know, stay tuned for that one. You know what I mean? Because he's talking about doing more than one a year.
Yeah, man. I would love for South Bottom to do something here in NC.
Yeah.
I would think love, that.
Go ahead.
Oh, man, I'm feeling that LA, man. I'm feeling that Louisiana, man. You know,
so the last weekend of July, though, the NC has the show, and I think that's why a lot of other Bulldogs don't go there or don't do it because Tom throws the pig picking every year in NC. So like NC is covered. NC is covered, and y'all got 3 different registries to do shows in NC consistently. I think that's why he would probably just stay down south, you know, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. But like I said, the Riverside, California show, I forget the brother name, man. Schoolboy say his name all the time. But that brother's been doing that show for years as well. Like you kind of got your hubs, and if you're not in one of them states with a hub, it's kind of difficult. But North Carolina, y'all get a lot of love. Well, Tennessee get a lot of love too. Yeah, man.
Yeah, speaking of, what are some other states that you think are highly active when it comes to shows off the top of your, you know?
So definitely Louisiana, definitely Texas. Alabama is really active in Florida, man. Like that Shipley show that they do in Florida, man. Yeah, like bro, them jokers be. I see those all the time, not just once a year. You know, sometimes 2 or 3 times a year. Top Dog in Houston, they be having 3 or 4 shows a year. Sometimes it's not confirmation. Sometimes it's just Top Dog. But like, you know, it's bro, like they are every season they have a show. I think if you're gonna have a club, it should be every season or at least twice a year minimum. Like, what's the point of having a club and being dormant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got you have the APDR, you have the AADRI, and you have ADBA. That all three shows. The Palmetto State ADBA Club is in South Carolina. They do their shows typically in Stokes, North Carolina. You have the AADRI. They're all over the state. I want to say that's Tom's thing. Or no, excuse me, the APDR is Tom's thing, and then the AADRI is their own thing as well. They're pretty much straight up and down the East Coast. So those are the three registries I would look into, and they all accept ADBA paperwork.
Yeah.
Oh, AADR, yeah.
I think Jersey. I think up Jersey on the East Coast, Jersey be doing things too. I think Jersey.
Tri-state, tri-state,
yeah. Yeah, man, that's what's up. That is what's happening, man.
Children's table. Anybody be the pig picking this year? I won't.
I
be the
know.
This year.
Elevated to be there.
Yeah.
Elevated to be there. Showing up.
Yeah. This year I'm getting. I got some other stuff going on out here, man. But probably my last show for the summer season will be the Trapper Days, and it'll be the fall of the year if they have any fall shows or any winter shows that I'll be at next. I can get me together before I can do any of that stuff. And
Facts.
But yeah.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Big A, man. I'm glad y'all kicked it with us this hour in the morning, man. Getting this binge-worthy content off, man. You know what it is, man. That coming up next, we got that Toyo for sure, man. And we got the Digital Dog Show coming up at the end of the month. And this ain't no regular dog show. It is the dog show of the year, damn near, because we got over $600 in cash prizes and going to the winners of each category and the call outs. So I don't know what y'all doing if y'all ain't entering that, man, because it's free to enter. Like, I don't know what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? We sitting up here talking dogs and showing dogs, man. Come on with it, man. Come get some of this cash, man. You know you need some of this cash. You could always use some of that. And shout out to MKM, man. We're gonna get that picture up there for you tomorrow, man. Guaranteed, bro, man. Salute, man.
Hey, look, LaQuentin got me. LaQuentin said,
what'd he say?
He said, Samurai, I got a picture of you video on the South Bottom show. Yeah, man. Yeah. When we go, man, we definitely, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. I love the camera. I love to be on, the one talking. But definitely, man, when I go to these shows, man, I'm supporting my brothers, man. I'm glad you caught me in my element. Like, really clapping for the brothers that's winning. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cheer for them till it's my turn.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this, man. The Dre that you see, like right here, the talkative Dre, you gonna get a little bit of that, but Dre's focused. Dre coming for a mission. He there for a mission, man. He focused. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hey, yeah, man. You can enter by getting into the submitting your video shots for the Digital Dog Show at our WhatsApp, and then also we have a WhatsApp for the Dog of the Week. And we've already got 3 shots for this week, man. And so y'all check that out. And if y'all want to see who's in that Digital Dog, not in the Digital Dog Show, but Dog of the Week, and you want to get a little peek before Friday, man, go to Facebook on Shogun Unlimited, man. They'll be up there, man, if you want to get like a little preview, Yes, sir. Yeah. But on the Digital Dog Show, we're going to have 3 free t-shirt giveaways. Dog of the month gets a t-shirt plus the cash prizes that's all involved, man. Y'all cannot miss out on that. And if you're not a member, what are you doing? It's only $1 a month, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's literally, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, we got Toyo coming up for sure, yo. Yes, sir.
Yeah, a big bro, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, LaQuentin said I was in front of Floyd Boudreaux. I was in the way you was trying to get that picture of Floyd. I was in the way.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I was just brother LaQuentin, man. Salute, bro. Salute, man. Hey, Latoyo and Big A. Before we wrap up, y'all got any part remarks, man, or anything y'all need? Any save rounds?
Yeah, I got something to say, man. Salute to all the mothers, man, for Mother's Day, man. Salute, big time. Yes.
Salute.
Yeah.
Salute to all the mothers, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Toyo?
Yeah.
No, sir. Salute to the mothers, like Big A say. Salute the queens. Salute.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me, man, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, my wife texted me. Hold on. Say, it's what it be like, man.
Yeah. Speaking of mothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me check that. Okay, yeah. So y'all know how it is, man. It's your boy Dre from Samurai Kennels, Samurai K9s. Check out the channel. I need your help. We have 80 some subscribers right now. We're trying to get to 100 by the end of the week. I need your help. Share that video. Samurai K9. It literally has the same logo as Samurai Kennel. Nothing has changed. It's another channel operated by yours truly. But at the end of the shows, we like to end with a prayer and send y'all away with peace and blessings. I also got to get to work today, y'all, so I got to make this real quick. But for those of y'all who pray, please stay. For those of y'all who don't, it's fine. You can leave. But do me a favor. When you're done with this live, exit out and come right back in to my brother Toyo's cookout. Because I promise you, we're not letting Big A bring no raisins or none of that stuff over here to the cookout this morning. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
I'm bringing some real food. Man.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. Go and get that bucket of chicken from Popeyes, man. Go and get that bucket of chicken from Popeyes.
Yeah.
Y'all will bow your head with me, man. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent, one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dogs.
For the love
of the game. Peace.
Yeah.
Beat drop slow, head nod flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman. Ghost in the chain, locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Socket brought the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came fat boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, ran straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Socket from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.